Sprocket. Over here. Yes. Sprocket, according to my calculations, the time has come to collect script tales. Obtain a covering for your head. Gather the refined metal trade units. Earthlings, you are beholding thrift tales.
Such a beautiful day. And it's the end of October when I'm visiting this Savers. So lots of Halloween stuff inside still. Including over here in the books area, they've got this nice end cap with creepy, scary books, movies. I just thought it was a nice touch for the Halloween season. Scanning through the children's books for any little treasures, and what do we have here? It's Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Worlds of Power. It makes me so happy to see this here. This is a real gem. Dracula's back! Simon thought he had destroyed him, but Count Dracula may have the last laugh. Castlevania is facing disaster, and Simon is turning into a vampire. Unless Simon can defeat Dracula once and for all, Castlevania is doomed! Doomed, I say! The complete story of Nintendo's action-adventure game with loads of game-solving hints throughout. Published 1988 by Konami. I think I was so excited when I was looking at this book that when I went to take a video of the inside page and the back page, I actually just ended up taking a snapshot. Sorry about that. But at least we have a couple of inside snapshots of this wonderful artifact. First, let's take a look at the back page. And right here we have the opportunity to enter the Worlds of Power giveaway. 10 lucky winners out there will win a Game Boy compact video game system. 25 unlucky winners will win a Game Boy carrying case with nothing in it. Enter now! Just make sure your entry is postmarked by November 5th, 1990. Now for a taste of the magnificent plot that lies within this book. Yes, it's truly awful. Why would anybody want to donate this? Come on. Also in the book section, I found a couple of guys from the Stone Age. There was a bunch of old kids' books today. Meep meep. A poor coyote. These are those flip book ones. It's gonna be real tricky filming this with one hand, but I gotta try it. It's kinda cool, they put in that little extra feature. There's some good quality old school entertainment right there. I asked my dad once if he collected comic books as a kid. He said no. Apparently a lot of parents of his generation wouldn't allow their kids to buy superhero comics, like Superman. So they bought these instead. The funny thing is, I think these kind of comic books are probably more violent than the superhero comic books. I mean, just look at Tom and Jerry. Oh yeah, that feels better. Over on the magazine rack, I spotted something nice. You know when you're checking out at the grocery store and you see these, but they're like 20 bucks? Yeah, I can never bring myself to pay that. But here for $1, yeah. Moving on to collectibles, and I spotted this interesting little cube. And I have no idea what it is, so I gotta take a look, right? So it turns out these are papercraft robot kits. Kind of like plastic model airplane kits, but they're made with paper. They're not really origami because they're made from multiple bits of cutout paper. But still pretty cool. These three-dimensional villages caught my eye, something a little unusual. They were made in England back in 1990, and they've got these bright colors that look like the 90s. I would love to see these repainted with more muted colors, like in a Dungeons and Dragons theme. You can make one of them like the portcullis entrance to Waterdeep dungeons, and the other one kind of like a tavern in a town where the adventurers meet. If you've ever seen Simon from Clay Claim on YouTube, he could really transform these into something amazing, I'm sure. You should check him out. He does some really cool stuff. I'm not really into decorative plates, but I would love to visit Germany and see the Neuschwanstein Castle. Now here's an interesting guy. Just like the look and feel of him. Just a little bit of damage on the brim of the hat, and he's missing a pipe, it looks like. The old red felt on the bottom makes me think he's probably like 45 years old. Here's a pretty good find. If I ever see these perler or hammer beads, I always pick them up if they're just a couple bucks or so. You can make a lot of fun pixel art type pictures with these. Here's a few examples from the internet. I just like them because you can be really creative with them. I mean, really, you can make anything you want with these. I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Perler Bots. Perler Bots, roll out! The problem is the beads can be a little expensive if you're buying them brand new, so keep an eye out for them. Right below the Perler beads, they had this little guy, a Microvision Show WX laser projector for a whopping $3. Yeah, it's a projector that you can fit in your pocket. And because it uses lasers, you don't need a lens to focus it. It will focus on any surface, like round, curved surfaces, flat surfaces. It's just always in focus because it's using lasers. Not much going on in the toys and games section today, but I did spot this Bananagram game that uses Scrabble pieces. That's actually not bad for $3, and it's a fun game.
Sprocket. Help. Batteries critically low. Powering down.
Hey there, mister. Did you hear the one about the crocodile?
Oh, look at you, a cute little stuffed crocodile. How?
Nom, 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 nom.
Over in the art section, this very 70s looking picture caught my eye only because we had one hanging up just like it in my house growing up as a kid. Over in the electronics area, they had this retro Bakelite clock that had definitely seen better days. This thing is super heavy for its size. It's too bad it had some crack damage on the front, but otherwise it was a neat little clock. You just don't see these much anymore. I also spotted this IBM laptop that was a really good deal for $13. That included a charger and a PCMCIA wireless network card. It was in pretty good shape, so I couldn't pass it up. And right nearby there's this bin just full of audio equipment. It was incredible for $12. It was full of guitar switch pedals and cables, studio headphones, just all kinds of stuff in here. I knew this was a really good deal, but I just didn't have a use for it, so I'm going to let somebody else find a treasure here. Here's some kind of retro-looking Harman Kardon computer speakers. I remember when these came out, right about the time as the iMac G3s were popular. There was this big craze for a while with every electronic you can think of being clear so you can see all the little gizmos inside. So it's really no surprise they came out with clear computer speakers. But here is something that I did end up buying to replace one of my broken monitors. Nothing fancy, but for $7 it was a pretty good find. Up here, hanging out with the cords, I spotted this Super Nintendo controller for $2. You know, one of my favorite things about going to the thrift store is just, you never know what you're gonna see. And I love it when you find weird stuff. And look at this, here's one right here. So this is a still for making distilled water, although I'm sure it could be modified as needed. I came back to this thrift store a couple days later and it was gone, so somebody thought it was worth it. I'm sure they're making lots of purified water with it. Hey, 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 it's the world! Hey, hey, everybody! Oh, hey, here's another treasure. Really got to be careful if you're going to buy used water containers. You just have to make sure they were only used to store water. $3? Are you kidding me? That's really good. All right, let me get the flashlight on. Looks clean and it smells like stale water, which is perfect. Walking past the lamps and these elephants caught my eye. I just like elephants. And here we have a stack of them. You want to see something cool? Check out this x-ray of an elephant's foot. Oh wait, that's not it. Here it is. So here's a comparison with our own feet. We're just so similar. And what Thrift Tales video would be complete without some filigree? Very nice. Hey, if you made it to the end of the video, you must be a kindred thrifter, because I know I'm not that entertaining. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. If not, smash that thumbs down button, but then leave me a comment so I know what I can do better. I'm hoping that over time these videos will get better and they might be more enjoyable to you. Thanks for watching and keep on thrifting.